What if I told you that the secret to driving women wild isn't about looks, money, or cheesy pickup lines, but something far deeper? Carl Jung, the legendary psychologist, uncovered 3 hidden psychological triggers that make a man completely irresistible to women, and most guys are completely oblivious to them. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what these unconscious forces are and how you can use them to create instant attraction. Pay close attention, because once you understand these principles, you'll see attraction in a whole new light. Number 1. He embraces his masculine energy. The foundation of irresistible attraction lies not in superficial tricks, but in the deep psychological principles Carl Jung uncovered. At the core of this is masculine energy, not the exaggerated bravado of toxic masculinity, but the authentic strength embodied in Jung's warrior archetype. This isn't about aggression or domination. It's about the quiet confidence of a man who knows who he is and where he's going. Women are biologically wired to respond to this energy because it signals security, leadership, and the ability to provide and protect in a primal sense. A man rooted in this energy naturally commands respect without demanding it. He makes decisions with conviction, stands by his principles even when it's unpopular, and pursues his purpose with single-minded determination. This creates what psychologists call arousal attraction, that thrilling sense of excitement women feel around men who exude this grounded, powerful presence. The key distinction is that true masculine energy isn't about controlling others, but about mastering oneself, having the emotional discipline to stay centered under pressure, the courage to take risks for what matters, and the integrity to align actions with values. Number 2. He shows depth and emotional intelligence. Beyond raw masculine energy, Jung revealed another critical dimension of attraction through what he termed the sage archetype, the fusion of intellectual depth and emotional intelligence. In our modern dating landscape where so many interactions remain shallow, a man who can engage a woman's mind while touching her soul stands out dramatically. This goes far beyond simply being nice or agreeable. It's about possessing the psychological insight to understand her unspoken emotions, the conversational skill to explore meaningful topics, and the self-awareness to communicate authentically. Women crave this because it creates what psychologists call intimacy attraction, that profound sense of being truly seen and understood. A man embodying the sage doesn't just recite facts or opinions. He listens with full presence, asks thought-provoking questions, and shares his perspectives with both clarity and vulnerability. This combination of wisdom and emotional availability triggers a woman's nurturing instincts while simultaneously earning her deepest respect. It's the difference between surface-level charm that fades quickly and soulful connection that deepens over time. Number 3. He triggers her animus. The final piece of Jung's attraction puzzle lies in his concept of polarity, the magnetic tension created when masculine and feminine energies dance in perfect balance. This manifests through what Jung called the animus, a woman's inner masculine aspect that seeks completion through relationship. When a man understands how to engage this dynamic, he creates what dating experts call the chase, not through games or manipulation, but through maintaining his own center of gravity. This means being fully engaged yet never needy, interested but never desperate. It shows up as playful challenge that keeps interactions exciting, measured mystery that maintains curiosity, and unshakable independence that demonstrates he chooses her rather than needs her. Women respond powerfully to this because it activates their feminine energy. In contrast, they feel free to soften, receive, and surrender to the moment rather than feeling like they must take charge. The magic happens when a man can be both deeply present yet self-contained, both emotionally available yet internally complete. This polarity creates that intoxicating push-pull dynamic where attraction feels less like a choice and more like an irresistible force of nature. Together, These three principles form the holy trinity of psychological attraction: the warrior's strength, the sage's depth, and the lover's polarity, each addressing different but equally vital aspects of a woman's unconscious desires. To truly understand how these Jungian principles manifest in reality, we can look to both historical figures and cultural icons who embody them effortlessly. Take the archetype of balanced masculine energy. Few fictional characters exemplify this better than James Bond. Beyond the superficial glamour, what makes Bond compelling is his unshakable composure under pressure, his unwavering commitment to his mission, and his ability to take decisive action without hesitation. Yet crucially, he's not an emotionless brute. There's always that hint of depth beneath the surface, that capacity for genuine connection that makes him multidimensional. In the real world, figures like Ernest Shackleton demonstrate this same energy, the Antarctic explorer whose leadership under impossible conditions saved his entire crew through a combination of fearless determination and profound emotional intelligence. These men didn't try to be attractive. Their appeal emerged naturally from their embodiment of these timeless masculine virtues. When we examine the sage archetype of intellectual and emotional depth, literary characters like Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice offer perfect illustrations. His initial aloofness isn't mere arrogance, but the reserve of a man who thinks deeply before he speaks. His eventual transformation comes through emotional awakening, the ability to reflect, admit fault, and express vulnerable love. Modern examples might include someone like the Dalai Lama, whose wisdom is matched by his playful humor and capacity for genuine connection. Or consider the late Anthony Bourdain, who combined razor-sharp intellect with raw emotional honesty and curiosity about the human experience. These men demonstrate that true depth isn't about putting on an intellectual performance, but about cultivating authentic presence, the ability to engage fully with the world and people around you while remaining anchored in your own truth. The principle of polarity and animus engagement reveals itself in characters like Rhett Butler from Gone with the Wind. His appeal lies not just in his obvious masculinity, but in how he challenges Scarlett O'Hara's fiery independence while still respecting her strength. In contemporary terms, think of how Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's early courtship captured public imagination. Their visible chemistry stemmed from that dynamic interplay of her articulate passion and his grounded, amused masculinity. These examples show that polarity isn't about dominance or power struggles, but about creating space for complementary energies to interact in ways that feel both exciting and safe. The practical path to cultivating these qualities begins with self-honesty rather than imitation. For masculine energy, focus first on developing real competence in your chosen field, whether that's your career, creative pursuits, or physical discipline. True confidence springs from actual achievement, not empty posturing. Start small, make decisions more decisively in daily life, stand your ground on principles that matter, and progressively expand your comfort zone through calculated challenges. For sage-like depth, commit to becoming a better listener first. Most people underestimate how powerfully attractive it is when a man can make a woman feel truly heard. Read widely but selectively, not to impress but to develop genuine understanding. Practice expressing your thoughts with clarity and occasional vulnerability. The willingness to say, "I don't know," can be as compelling as profound insight when delivered with quiet confidence. To naturally create polarity, work on becoming more comfortable with silence and space in interactions. Most men either chase too hard or withdraw completely. The art lies in engaged detachment. Develop your own rich inner life through hobbies, friendships, and solitary reflection so you're never dependent on a woman's attention for validation. When in conversation, practice the delicate balance of showing interest while maintaining your own emotional center. The ability to be warmly present yet completely okay with walking away creates that magnetic pull. Remember, these traits can't be faked long-term. they must emerge from authentic personal growth. Start with one small change today, perhaps speaking with more intention or holding eye contact a second longer, and build from there. The most attractive men aren't those who perform these qualities, but those who've done the inner work to truly embody them. The principles we've explored today aren't just theories. They're time-tested psychological truths that have shaped human attraction for centuries. When you begin integrating these Jungian concepts into your daily life, balancing your masculine energy with emotional depth while maintaining that crucial polarity, you'll notice a profound shift in how women respond to you. This isn't about manipulation or putting on an act. It's about awakening the most attractive, authentic version of yourself that already exists within you. The transformation happens when these qualities stop being something you try to demonstrate and become who you genuinely are. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 traits resonates with you most? Is it embracing your masculine energy with purpose and confidence? Developing deeper emotional intelligence and intellectual presence? Or perhaps creating that irresistible polarity that keeps the spark alive? Drop a comment below and let me know which area you're committing to work on first. Your insights might help other men on the same journey of self-discovery and growth. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We dive deep into psychology-based strategies that help you become the most compelling version of yourself, not just in dating, but in all areas of life. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video, where we'll explore even more powerful frameworks for mastering attraction, confidence, and personal power. Remember, the most magnetic men aren't born that way. They're made through consistent self-awareness and growth. The journey starts now. See you in the comments.